What's going on, guys? This is Wilson here with WA Films. Welcome back to another video. Today, as you guys can see by the title of the video, I'm gonna break down the lighting and cinematography and some of the transitions for this commercial.
Takis enough? Takis! Taste the fury of our flavors and face the intensity.
I haven't posted any new content during the past month. You know, holiday season, the end of the year, so it's a lot of stuff going on, guys. But you know, trying to keep up, you know, trying to work on, you know, some of the new content, and hopefully if this pandemic let us, we're gonna keep creating more content for you guys. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna jump right into the video. I'm really used to shoot a lot of moody and dramatic style, but for this time I just wanted to do something different. You know, I just wanted to play a little bit more with something brighter. Sometimes, you know, depending on the concept, depending on what type of project you're working on, you had to go with the same lighting. So I went to Amazon and I ordered a bunch of paper backgrounds, different colors. This is, you know, basically what I use for this project. I wanted to create, you know, the commercial lighting that is, you know, really popular when you see this type of food commercial, and that was the concept that I want to go for. And as far as lighting, I'm using the Godox SL60W as a key light. I'm placing a torch LED behind the product. As you guys can see over here, this lighting is creating some kind of separation from the background. It creates that beautiful effect in the back, which is something that looks really nice for this type of project. And also using another torch LED on the side. You guys can see here. You know, this type of projects you might want to light up, you know, a lot to create like an even light for the whole product. You want to show case, you know, the product as it is. For the key light, I'm using a double diffuser, you know, just to go a little softer with the light. It really makes a difference, not using the grid for this. And that's about it as far as the lighting. As far as the camera, I'm working with the Canon R5. Pretty much all the shots were done in 120 frames per second. I'm shooting a 4K 4096 by 2160, and that's about it. So let's begin with the first shot. This shot was basically a composition. It was two different shots. I'm gonna show you guys later how I put these two shots together. Let me show you real quick. So basically, I got this shot first, throwing the Takis in the air, using the same lighting conditions and using the same backdrop. I got the shot of the back, as you guys can see over here. And then in Premiere, what I did was that I masked off. I was able to put these two shots together. You guys can see here, these are two different shots. If you are shooting from the same angle, if you're shooting from the same, if you have the same frame, same lighting and all that kind of stuff, it's gonna be easier for you to actually create shots like that, because you have to mask off, you know, parts that you don't want to be on top of the other shot, and that's gonna create the illusion of the explosion. So moving down to the next shot, I'm basically throwing, you know, the Takis up in the air. I have my camera set up up and down, so I can have you know, this nice composition here that you guys can see. So basically, to get this shot, I set the focus, you know, to where I wanted the Takis to be in focus, and I was shooting at a 4.5 just to have more stuff in focus. But basically, you know, that's about it. I got this shot, you know, multiple times until I was, you know, able to find a shot that I was happy with. And this is the final result. This is what the shot looked like without being edited, and this is the shot with the color correction graded. This is another shot, as you guys can see here, and I got another shot adjust the peppers. This idea came out during the editing, so I wasn't even thinking about getting this exact composition when I was actually shooting. So our next shot is basically I set the composition first, all the Takis, as you guys can see over here. I create this nice composition, as you guys can see, with the with Takis on the table, using a different color as a background. And what I did was I basically started creating kind of like a rain of Takis, basically just wanted to create that effect like Takis falling from the air. So that's basically how I got this shot. Very easy, straightforward. Here I'm just basically switching between different colors, playing a little bit with the different presentation that Takis has for their brand, and basically I'm creating the same setting, same setup, and I'm just changing the background. Everything else remains the same, as you guys can see here. This is another shot, very straightforward. This is how I got it. I'm just dropping Takis on top of the product. I'm basically shooting everything in 120 FPS, which is amazing, in 4K. I love how soft and nice and even the lighting looks over here. It really does a difference. So for this part of the video, I just wanted some fire going on, just to make it more related to the product. This is how I was able to to create this effect. Obviously the alarm went off at some point. It was too funny, but I was able to get the shot. These are some additional shots that didn't make it to the video. Sometimes when you are shooting, you might not have like a shot list or something like that, but sometimes you just go with the flow. You start shooting and creating different composition, different settings, and stuff like that, playing a little bit with what you have, which is what I typically do. So when I was shooting, I had a few ideas that I wanted to use for this video in particular. And also when you're shooting a commercial, you have a limit. If you have to shoot like a 15 seconds commercial, you gotta stick with that limit. But you don't have to use every single shot that you got from the shoot, because if it doesn't complement the story, if it doesn't match the story that you are trying to tell, hey, there's no reason for you to use it. So some of these shots, I really wanted to use them, but I wasn't able to fit them in. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this information was helpful for you. Thank you so much to all the people that is subscribing to the channel.
Takis, taste the fury of our flavors and face the intensity.